All right, welcome to this edition of Laowai Lowdown. This week, we want to take an in-depth look at an issue that a lot of people have been talking about recently. And that is a new social insurance payments policy, which has many expats confused. Xin Zhitung finds out more.
Expats working in Shanghai might be paying more under the new legislation. It says foreign workers and the companies that employ them are required to pay into many of the social insurance programs currently offered to local workers, including a basic pension plan and unemployment insurance. The Ministry of Human Resources and Social Security issued the regulation this summer and said it will go into effect on October the 15th. But there is an exception for German and South Korean workers, as their countries have mutual bilateral exemption policies with China. But more than 3 weeks after the policy was to set in, most expats are still not paying social insurance fees. Have you heard about the new social security insurance for foreigners?
I've heard a little bit about it, yeah, nothing too formal.
Have your company started asking you to pay in the social insurance?
No.
Oh, I heard something about it, yeah.
Have you started to pay for it?
I don't think so. My salary hasn't gone down.
I don't know all of the implications yet, but the company I work for is already working through those issues.
ICS called the Shanghai branch of the Human Resources Bureau, but they still haven't decided how the rule will be implemented here. As a general rule, employers are looking at paying anywhere between 16 and 37% of their payroll, while employees will have to pay between 9 and 12% of their salaries. However, the payments are not calculated on a unified national basis, but vary from region to region. That has many expats wondering how the regulation will affect them.
I'm just interested to learn how it applies and what the benefits are.
I want to know if there is a tax, what are the general benefits for us living in Shanghai?
David Cui, who's been working as a labor lawyer for 20 years, explains.
The foreign employees and the Chinese employees are entitled to the same benefits under this system. For example, you can just like foreign employees, they are right now can go to the local hospital and they can entitled to the maternity benefit, like compensation for any delivery of baby in China, and work-related injury insurance, something like this.
But Cui also said details are not clear on how the city will implement those benefits, including how foreigners can access benefits in China and overseas, how expats can get their social insurance card, and if that will affect their tax threshold. Those details have not yet been released.
My question is, when we finished our contracts in China, can we take the funds with us as we leave?
About that, Cui explains most expats won't be here to collect their pension 15 years after they start paying into the plan as is currently stipulated. If an employee leaves before they reach the eligible age, they can receive a lump sum payment when they leave, although the process of doing so is yet unknown.
Right now, we don't have any provisions in this respect to stipulate that the foreign employees can get by their benefit transferred to their own country, or how to transfer their benefit under this system to protect their interest in this respect, except the pension. The pension just said if the Chinese, this matters specify very clearly, if there are any balance in their personal account that can be just transferred to the foreign employee in a lump sum upon their application.
Cui suggested the government delay enactment of this tax for at least 1 year so it can clear up those questions. He also suggested an exemption for those who do not work for a permanent establishment in China or are here for less than a year. Xin Zhitung, Shanghai Live.